Hello and welcome to News Now. I'm your host, Taylor Inman. We're going over this week's biggest headlines and what's coming up for the Flathead Valley. This week I chat with members of the Valley Voices, a community choir group that has been running in the region for more than 20 years. They'll tell us about their annual Christmas concert coming up and why they enjoy being part of the group. But first, here's some headlines. Heading into the winter sports season, Glacier High School athletic staff are re-emphasizing the importance of a strong culture and climate within its programs after sexual assault and hazing allegations were brought against the school's wrestling program a year ago. Activities Director and Assistant Principal Mark Dennehy said there's been an emphasis on training and teaching students to be good citizens. He said they met with the wrestling team and reviewed expectations, with coaches going over the same expectations with them on a weekly basis. Dennehy said hazing is not accepted or tolerated. Since the alleged incidents, which occurred during the 2021-2022 school year, Dennehy said coaches have refocused on their supervision efforts on buses and in hotel rooms, which was one of the 4 priorities of an August 8th meeting for all Glacier High School athletic coaches and directors. He said one change implemented this year is that room assignments go unshared until a team reaches its destination. The aim is to prevent student-athletes from potentially planning hazing or other misconduct. This is one of many items coaches listed on a worksheet detailing best practices and suggestions to prevent hazing and bullying. On it, groups were asked to provide tips to ensure proper supervision on buses, in locker rooms, and in overnight trips. Currently, the school district and Glacier High School are the subject of multiple complaints and pending investigations. Read a full report on the lading regarding this situation by Interlake reporter Hillary Matheson at dailyinterlake.com. The Flathead County Election Administrator supports holding the Kalispell municipal election again after a county administrative error impacted ballots on November 7th. But that can only occur if a district judge approves holding a second election following a challenge by one of the candidates or voters. Election Administrator Debbie Pearson told county commissioners Tuesday that state statute is unclear on specific procedure if and when ballots are issued incorrectly, but does outline how an election can be challenged. 8% of eligible voters were impacted by the error. There are 16,894 voters in Kalispell. Of the roughly 1,400 total eligible voters impacted, about 100 were the result of new annexations, and the rest were the result of ward boundary adjustments. Of that total, there were 176 people who voted on an incorrect ballot. The Valley Voices has been providing a chance for community members to take part in a choir since the year 2000. Their upcoming concert, titled In Harmony with Christmas, is taking place December 9th at 7 p.m. at the John Paul Catholic Church, followed by a December 10th performance at the Risen Christ Catholic Church starting at 3 p.m.
Valley Voices is a community choir. No auditions required. You just love to sing and come and sing with us. We have been singing for over 20 years and have the same director, Allison Keachman, and the same pianist, Beth Brown. So we do two big concerts a year, a spring and a Christmas concert, and then various other ones during the year. But we probably have 75, 80 people in our group this time.
We're doing a Christmas concert that's called In Harmony with Christmas. So you might guess there's some harmonies in there. But I kind of did a tally of the 16 songs that are in the concert. They split about evenly into thirds. There's the sacred side, the secular side, and then there's the middle, which are probably sacred pieces, but they've been moved around so much, rearranged so much that they would pass for secular. Because they're just very interesting to listen to. Rosella was about to mention, "You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch." The Grinch, and guess who the mean Mr. Grinch is going to be?
Is it going to be you?
It's going to be me. I'm going to be in costume, so no one will recognize me unless they happen to listen to this podcast.
Which we hope they do.
Well, we hope they do, yes. And we've got one song in there that's so controversial it was banned by the Catholic Church.
Oh, which one is that?
It's "Oh Holy Night."
Oh, what was...
Did you know "Oh Holy Night" was banned from services in the Catholic Church?
No, I didn't. Why?
Well, it turns out that the guy that wrote the lyrics was an atheist. So the Catholic Church wouldn't allow it in services for a long time, but it became so popular that they had no choice.
What's it like working with all the different skill levels in the choir? I imagine there's some different ones.
That's true, but that's what makes us unique and good. And when Allison can take the different voices, the different types of voices, the different age groups. We have from young to old and everybody in between. You can take all these various voices and put them together to blend into a beautiful harmony, which is our concert. it kind of touches your soul a little bit, and we have just such a great group of people. Everybody works hard, everybody practices. It's a good group.
I got into the Valley Voices after I interviewed Allison Keachman for an article I was writing. And one of the things that she said was that she believes that anybody who can hear can learn to sing. And she takes it upon herself to make sure that's true. I mean, she does what's necessary to teach people how to sing. And this is how we're able to take 80 people of various skill levels and come together with a common choral sound. We always do 2 concerts, and this time we're doing one at the Risen Christ Church in Evergreen, and the other one at the St. John Paul Catholic Church in Big Fork. Usually we don't get that far south, but this year we do. And I'm very happy to be doing those concerts in those 2 venues because the acoustics in both of them are wonderful and the concert is going to sound great.
More information about the Valley Voices, including information on how to become a member, can be found on their website, valleyvoicescc.com. Let's see what events are coming up. Remember, you can find art classes, live music, and anything community-related by going to dailyinterlake.com/events and checking out our events calendar. Amazing Place Music presents a season of Soul 2.0 at the Whitefish Performing Arts Center on November 25th. The second annual High Energy Soulful Concert, featuring both national and local artists, grooving to familiar and original tunes for the season. Tickets are $40 for adults and cost $25 for those 18 and under. The show begins at 8 p.m. Also on November 25th, be mesmerized by the enchanting magic of the Northwest Ballet Company's 35th Nutcracker at the Big Fork Center for Performing Arts. Shows run November 25th at 2 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. with the Sugar Plum Fairy Parade, and on Sunday, November 26th, starting at 4 p.m. Join the folks at the Northwest Montana History Museum for a holiday open house on November 30th and a chance to see one of the first Santa sightings of the year. Sing songs and drink refreshments. The event begins at 4 p.m. Thanks for joining us. News Now is a podcast from the Daily Interlake. We're proud to be the largest independent newsroom in Montana and the oldest paper in the Valley. Consider becoming a subscriber to support our work. Call Circulation at 406-755-7018 or go to the subscribe tab in the top right corner of our website. And if you haven't already, subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss an episode of the pod. Everybody stay safe and have a great week.